Welcome to Cheaper Than Dirt Videos. I'm the old man, and I'm going to show you in each video special tips that will help you be more efficient to landscaping. Okay, here's another yard where I'm going to demonstrate bagging and mulching leaves with the Toro TimeMaster 30-inch mower. So here it gets a little bit thick. I won't be able to mulch this because this is just too thick to really mulch. But I can bag it. It'll fill the bag up pretty quick. You might clog it, but we'll demonstrate that. And we'll demonstrate bagging and mulching this yard. I'm going to start off with bagging first. Okay, here's where I bagged leaves that were really thick. You can see it leaves a little bit of debris here. You can still see it. Now you have two options. You can either make a second pass with the bag, or you make a second pass with mulching, which I'm going to do because I'm going to mulch what's left here. Some of this thicker area, it'll take at least two passes on mulching to make it go away. And because of the coloring, there's a lot of yellows in here. I don't see too many reds, but the yellows may show up and not look good. So there's an option of bagging that or taking your leaf blower and thinning it out so you don't see it. But I'm thinking I'll be able to mulch this so it's pretty much gone. And I made a bagging pass right here. The leaves got really thick. You can see where it clogged the bag and it just started leaving debris. But I'm gonna bag this really thick stuff because there's no sense on trying to mulch it. So I'm going to make another pass with the bag, and then I'm going to show you the mulching. Alright, you can see how these leaves are pretty thick. So, for demonstration purposes, I bagged it. Took me about 3 or 4 passes. And you can see how it's still left a lot of debris here. Doesn't look good at all. You don't want to leave this on a customer's yard. But normally when your leaves are that thick, you're just going to want to blow it into a pile, put it in barrels and haul it off, and then mow what's left. So when it's thin like this, you can easily bag this or mulch it. And I'm going to mulch the rest of this, because that's what this video is for. It's just a demonstration of what you can do with the mulching during the fall. I've got the mulching plug in right now. Remove the bag. So let's get started. Alright, so here we made a couple passes mulching. You can see we pretty much got rid of most of the leaves, but because they're yellow, you can see how you can still see the debris. But it looks really good. It looks a lot better than it did. So if you can't haul off the leaves, if you're doing several yards and you're just getting overwhelmed with leaves, try to mulch as best you can. Sometimes it's cost effective to make a couple passes. Hauling it off costs money to dump and time. So sometimes mulching is your only option. When you get patches like this where the leaves were just too thick and they should have been put in bins, go back over it with your leaf blower and thin it out so you're not leaving a mess for your customers. So when I'm done filming, I'll just come through here with my leaf blower and thin all this out so you won't see it. Now when you're bagging, there's an issue of the bag bouncing with the Toro TimeMaster, and I don't know if there's any remedy for it, but basically what happens is when the bag bounces, and it will leave a little patch like this. So your yard will look really nice and clean with good rows, and all of a sudden you'll just see a patch like this where the bag bounced, and it's really annoying. The best way to deal with that is just to go over it real quick with your leaf blower. When you go blow the sidewalk off, just go through the yard real quick and look for the little patches that the bag left. Here's where the bag bounced again, left a little bit. So I just quickly go through and blow these little patches away and thin them out so the customer doesn't see them. That's the really annoying feature of bagging with Toro TimeMaster is the bag does bounce. Even if you don't feel the bump, it bounces just enough to leave little patches. That's why I prefer to mulch whenever possible, but when you got really thick grass or thick leaves, you're going to have to bag because you just can't mulch like that. And then if it's raining and real wet, you're going to want to bag because mulching doesn't work too well in the rain. It just turns into a big thick mess under the mower deck. But I'm going to come through here and mulch the rest of this, and then we'll be done. Okay, so normally when the leaves are that thick, you're just going to blow them all into a big pile and haul that off and then mow. Then you can mulch or bag depending on your situation. But generally, if you blow as many leaves as you can into a pile and haul that off, you can pretty much mulch the rest of it. But you can see what happens when the leaves are really thick. It leaves an edge on the right side of the mower deck. So I try to do my passes where I'm turning right. So I keep that edge on the right side, and I just do an overlay of that little row that's left, and it will just mulch it. And so if you make your overlay on that little row that's left from all the debris, then you won't have lines, and it looks really nice. Of course, if you're not mulching bulk leaves like this, you don't have to really worry about leaving a line. But this is just for demonstration. I normally just blow it into a pile and haul off as much as I can and just mulch the rest of it, and you don't see any of these yellow little pieces or red little pieces. But there you go. Sometimes this shows that sometimes it takes 3 passes to get it to look really nice. But you can see here that even with a lot of leaf debris on the lawn, taking a couple passes with the mulching works great. If it's really thick, it'll take about 3 passes. But like I said, normally I will blow it onto a pile, barrel it, haul it off, and then I'll just mulch what's left. It makes the mowing really quick, really clean. You don't see so much of this yellowing or red pieces. But there you go. That's a Toro TimeMaster 30-inch mower, bagging and mulching leaves. Thank you for watching Cheaper Than Dirt videos. And please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, which helps our small channel be noticed. Thank you.